It's all come down to this.
Referee Tom Scarber basically here to count the pinfalls.
Now, I'll be honest, this is a bit wrong for me, so I've known you for a while, and you have fucking done everything in death matches. Japan, what? I'm not going to. But there's one thing in this world you've not done. That's a night out London drinking, right? So Tom gets 2 beers, we're going to start this off with an old-fashioned bar fight. Hurry up with the wrong person.
Well, Matt Tremont's head looks like the proverbial road map from being busted open a number of times.
Here come the beers.
How come security never bring me beer when I ask for it? This is starting off very civil. Civilised.
Very civil indeed. This is how we should start shows. This is what we should do at the beer. We should have a beer. Oh, with you, this would do.
We're ringing the bell.
Oh my goodness me. Needs to take regular breaks.
This reminds me of the stories you read about a night out with Ollie Reed and Keith Moon back in the 70s. Oh, and the beer's gone all over the place.
I think Tremont lost that. Beer fight belongs to Jimmy Havoc.
I was going to say it's a health and safety risk, but I think that's the least of our worries.
I think Jimmy caught himself there.
I think he
He
did.
swung in too hard, caught on the ropes. And Tremont takes advantage because of it. Oh my goodness me! He's broken that chair!
He has literally broken the chair.
And I'm not kidding, folks. Me and Dean are sat on those same chairs. I'll tell you, they've supported me for 2.5 hours. These are strong chairs, let me tell you. And Tremont just snapped it across Jimmy's head. Oh no!
What's that? An ironing board? Where the hell did Jimmy Havoc just get an ironing board from? Oh, under the ring, of course. When did Jimmy Havoc put an ironing board under the ring?
You never know what you're going to see with Jimmy, do you? Sometimes it's an ironing board. Last time Milton Keynes was an axe.
And Matt Tremont's gone full Titus O'Neil under the ring.
Jimmy's looking for more. He's already got an ironing board now. What more can he want? What is... Any ideas, Dean? Is that just wood? What is that? No?
Plank of wood.
He's not fancying that. He could be going for absolutely anything.
Uh-oh, he's got a stapler.
Oh no, one of his favourite toys.
And Tremont is bleeding from that ironing board to the head.
Oh, this time! No! I've said it once, not many times. I never ever want to know what it is like to take a staple to the forehead from Jimmy Havoc.
So I never thought I'd say the sentence, Tremont is bleeding from the ironing board to the head and a second staple.
You'd have thought the staple would have stopped the wound, really. No!
Oh, he's got a thin piece of wood. He's going to try and jab that wood into Tremont's head, into that wound. Oh!
Oh, no!
Scarber's got the health and safety gloves on. Oh, it's just biting that wound. He spit a staple out.
Health and safety gloves.
That's Jimmy Havoc, the human staple extractor.
He needs health and safety gloves. He needs like a full surgeon's outfit for this one. Needs an apron and all sorts.
Oh, Tremont's got that piece of wood and breaks it over the back of Jimmy Havoc.
Tremont is already profusely bleeding. You can see the skin. Look at the skin on his forehead. It's already come apart.
Like I said, there's so much scar tissue on that forehead. It's going to break. His skin will break.
He's trying to break one on his own head.
Oh man, he's now jabbing that piece of wood into Havoc's skin, into the forehead.
we've said that he beat Jacobs, he's beat Tommy Dream in this venue, but I tell you what, I don't remember a start that has been more in the favour of his opponent. Tremont really is getting the better of Jimmy Havoc right now, and that really does show to the standards of Tremont in the world of death matches.
Tremont's having fun out there now. And I would not be surprised. We wait till he turns around, but I would not be surprised. Yeah, he's got to be bleeding. Yes, he is. Havoc is bleeding from that.
Oh no!
From that piece of wood to the head.
He's got Jimmy's staple gun. Here's a memo. Oh! Come see me later in the office.
And that's what you call a receipt.
I'm not sure Mr. Havoc is going to be happy to hear that one.
I thought these people were Jimmy Havoc fans.
No, no!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Man! Staple in the cheek! Staple in the cheek of Havoc! Oh my goodness me! They're coming round near us, my God. Please, don't come anywhere too near us.
I knew I should have sat the other side of the table.
I am ready to stand up and get the hell out of Dodge if I need to. And Tremont has got a table, and look at the demented look in his eyes.
And look at that table.
That's not the eyes, that's not the face of a normal man, that's the face of a deathmatch supremo in Matt Tremont, who knows exactly what he wants to do to that table.
And I'm not kidding, Iverdeen. That is the sturdiest table I've seen in this building.
I'm going to stand up and take evasive action here, just in case it's needed. They are awfully close to our broadcast position, and I'm a very nervous man right now. And that piece of wood is going back into Havoc's face. The splinters digging. Oh, you can actually see the blood on the wood. That is horrendous. That is horrendous. And Tremont licks Havoc's blood off of his fingers.
Tom Scarborough really is in a ceremonial role in this contest.
Tom Scarborough is here to count to three, or if anyone submits, to count, to officiate that submission.
The rate they're going, they might call the coroner. Oh my God.
And Tremont.
No.
Tremont is going up. And Havoc out the way. This is looking increasingly dangerous.
There's not enough room to move, ladies and gentlemen. Havoc is going to try and superplex Tremont through the table from the top row.
And Havoc swatted off, and thankfully they're back in the ring, and I think we can take our places back.
Oh,
my heart was racing.
My heart stopped.
Oh no, they're back.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nobody is safe in the Clapham Grand when Jimmy Havoc and Matt Tremont are fighting like this in the building. What is Jimmy Havoc? Who knows what is in Jimmy Havoc's mind right now? Tremont's got Havoc.
Oh, he's trying to suplex him off the top through this table.
Make it try.
And Havoc's got the chair seat.
I thought it was a tray. It is. You're right, it's a chair seat. Tremont is still holding on somehow.
Eye poke. Tremont holds on to that middle rope. And through the table he goes.
Goodness gracious me.
Through the table, right by our broadcast position. Right by the broadcast position. That table is leaning up against our table. I am...
There is blood everywhere.
Horrendously nervous right now. And Jimmy's found my lemon.
This is what you brought for him, Dean.
I brought him a gift. I was making lemon posset.
Only Jimmy Havoc would think it was a gift.
I was making lemon posset. I had lemons left over. Jimmy gets the lemon.
No! No! Come on now! Holy Sean White! Goodness gracious me, Dean!
There's a little bit of me that feels kind of guilty now.
That's your fault.
On the other hand, it's
You
kind
and your loving posse.
it's disinfectant in a strange way.
No, Jimmy's
And that ironing board is back in play.
trying and return to our positions
Oh my
as
God.
best we can.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's gonna, he could iron him, you know, Dean. He could actually iron him. He's scraping all those cuts
Well,
and all that citric acid.
He's taken the cover off of the ironing board, so you've just got the metal grate. Oh man.
Oh, no, he's been caught.
He went for a curve up.
Oh, no.
Havoc is power bombed.
He's going for the cover, Dean. 2.
No! I was going to say Havoc's powerbomb through the ironing board. He didn't quite make it through, but
Oh, that's even worse in a way.
that is much worse. You're not going to get a refund on that ironing board.
Uh-oh.
Has your iPad got blood on it, or are you okay?
Well, luckily for me, it's an Amazon Kindle.
Other,
They're more sturdy than the iPads.
other devices are available. Well, that powerbomb through the ironing board has certainly turned the tide in the favour of Matt Tremont,
Oh, no.
who now has a chair full of thumbtacks.
Oh, no.
And-
How many are in that bag?
Lots.
How many did he bring? The King of the Goss is in real trouble here. It's not very often we see Jimmy Havoc in this kind of position in a death match.
Well, London is a wonderful place for shopping, and I'd imagine that Mr. Tremont went around some stationery stores. Oh man, he's taking Jimmy's pads off. He's taking Jimmy's shoes off. I think I know what's coming next. He'll be taking Jimmy's socks off. Oh yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're expecting this to be some sort of fetish, you are sorely mistaken.
This isn't a fire walk. This is going to be a pin walk.
Oh no.
Oh man, Jimmy Havoc, barefoot and bloodied.
No, he's... Tremont's got him. What's he going to do with him? No, not on the chair! Reversible Havoc! Reversible Havoc!
Out of all of this, a sunset flip in a death match.
Oh, he's putting the foot into the wound!
He's thumb to the eye, not thumb to the eye, toe to the eye.
It doesn't feel right to say, does it?
No.
Leaps out of your mouth. I don't think I've ever had the position where one of us has to call something like that a toe to the skull.
Oh! Oh, you can see the thumbtacks in Jimmy Havoc's backside there. Oh,
no.
man. Oh, man.
No! There is no give there!
Oh, my goodness me.
No!
Oh, look at Jimmy Havoc's feet. Mr. Cameraman, can we get a close-up? Because there were thumbtacks, drawing pins.
And when we say they were in his foot, we don't mean a little bit, we mean all the way. They were really embedded.
Oh, man.
Matt Tremont has nefarious ideas of what he's going to do with the native of Camden. No! He's got the leg hook, Dean! No! How on earth? How on earth did Jimmy Havoc find the strength to kick out of that with everything he's been through in this contest?
Look at the state of this ring.
Farewell to the canvas.
To those people who sponsored the canvas and have got their names around it, I think this may be the end of this canvas. Havoc had got the stapler. Oh, he's still got the stapler.
How many staples does he put in Tremont's head? Oh no, he's sticking the pins right in him.
Tom Scarborough's carrying that seat around to give himself something to make a 3 count on.
He looks queasy, doesn't he?
Oh, he just stomped Tremont's head in those thumbtacks. Look at Tremont's head. Tremont has got the drawing pins, the thumbtacks stuck in his face, in those wounds. This is inhuman.
He's walking across pins, blood, wood. Jimmy Havoc is a maniac. In bare feet as well.
And Tremont rolls out the way, and Havoc says, "No, I know where I want you." And oh! So he DDTs him on the pile of pins to make sure he stays where he is. Tremont is now lying on the pins. He just pulled one out of his elbow. He's pulled one out of his head, but he hasn't got the strength to pull himself up from the canvas just now.
And he's in a really bad position here, Dean. Havoc showing for Haskins. And there is Haskins.
Well, we said that Jimmy Havoc wouldn't interfere in Mark Haskins' match, but Mark Haskins certainly interferes in Matt Tremont's match.
The pins are sticking in the back of the American Deathmatch Specialist. They're going for that assisted. The assisted Rainmaker.
Well, it's a death match. Anything goes. You can use what you want as a weapon. Drawing pins, ironing boards, Mark Haskins' foot. What are you on?
You might notice, ladies and gentlemen, this is a no disqualification contest.
And Tremont does not look well. Just he doesn't look in a great condition. But you know what I mean. He looks like he's spent. It's 2-on-1 now, essentially.
What have Havoc and Haskins got planned with that ironing board? Oh no! 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 You can't! Oh my God! That ironing board has become dust, and that's it.
And Jimmy Havoc proves himself surely to be the king of the death match.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Havoc!
Jimmy Havoc has just gone through the water-end waters, you say quite rightly, Dean. He has just put away the American king of the deathmatch, as it were. So surely Jimmy can lay claim to be the greatest in the world right now.
Havoc walking very gingerly for obvious reasons, trying not to step in those drawing pins. Oh, my goodness me, I'm taking a deep breath.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
We called it extreme measures, didn't we? We weren't lying.
Hey, we didn't disappoint on that front. Trade descriptions won't be after us. My goodness me. Well, Jimmy Havoc is victorious in London once again.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the IPW or CZW studios. For Dean Ayers and for everybody here, this is us signing off. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.